You wouldn't think scraping ice off a sidewalk would be a very dangerous job, but that's because you don't live in Russia. Things seem to function differently over there, and this is the perfect example of that. Some people take their jobs more seriously than others. Anyone else would have dropped this box on the floor and left it there. Not this woman. She's better than that, and has the skills to back up her dedication. Sometimes Mother Nature lets us know things in ways we could have never imagined. Just make sure you pay attention to the first warning, because the second usually isn't as kind. These Chinese bridges are designed to terrify people by making them feel like they could fall through, but they're actually perfectly safe. Well, yes, until the safety cord slips off the harness. This guy had a seriously lucky escape. When you hear the phrase perfect timing, this isn't usually what you picture, but you can't deny that's exactly what you've got. How do you check if it's safe to ski down a frozen river? I don't have an answer, but I do know this isn't the way. At least they made it, I just don't know how. Any normal person would be mopping up the floor if this were to happen to them. Luckily for her, her rapid reflexes kicked in at just the right time to avoid that from happening. It doesn't matter how many times you practice something, it's bound to go wrong eventually. But you better hope that when that time comes, you have as much luck as this guy. Not even the movies have happy endings like that. It must be exhilarating to stand at the top of a snow-covered mountain. It must be even more exciting when you almost create your own personal avalanche to get caught in. Well, terrifying first, then exciting when you realize you're still standing. Here's a kid discovering he has a unique talent. I don't know what else to call it. Nobody else could pull off a shot like that, but he doesn't just do it once. He pulls it off again with the very next ball. He seems just as shocked as everyone else. This guy was happy about his baseball skills and decided to end his batting with a flourish, but his full potential was revealed by mistake when the bat amazingly came to a standstill on its head. Then again, maybe it was just a fluke. Ever walked through a store without knowing what you need? I guess the decision was made a little easier for this guy. And for the record, I don't know why there were live fish in the supermarket in the first place. Getting the ball between your opponent's legs in football is one thing. Getting it between four is impossible. I guess it was impossible, not anymore. You could say that Zeb Powell was pretty unlucky when he lost his balance in front of a huge crowd at the X Games. He probably never makes mistakes like that when he's alone, but he turned his luck on its head by pulling off this amazing recovery. It always pays to be aware of your surroundings. If this man was watching the game, he'd have noticed the ball racing toward him. Even without that, he should have at least spotted the crowd of people around him ducking for cover. That was close. This guy definitely didn't think he could save those crates, and he sure didn't know he could do it in style. Unfortunately, I doubt he could do it again. This man was struggling, so his friend threw him a safety rope. Neither of them had any idea that the rope was about to become a vital lifeline.
He's climbing. Fine.
Got you. I so got you.
This guy was trying to show off a trick shot that would have been pretty impressive if he got it right on his own.